Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dwinda Anissa from International Management Business 2017. In this video, I will explain about chapter 15, and the topic is Global Marketing and the Digital Revolution. We start from the digital revolution in a brief history. A digital revolution is a paradigm shift resulting from technological advances that allow for the digitization of analog sources of information, sounds, and image. Digital revolution, also known as the Third Industrial Revolution, is the shift from mechanical and analog to electronic technology to digital electronic, which began in the latter half of the 20th century with the adoption and proliferation of digital computer and digital record keeping, and that still continue until now. Implicitly, the term also refers to sweeping changes brought about by digital computing and communication technology during this period. Analog to the agricultural revolution and industrial revolution, marked as the beginning of the information age or this era. Central to this revolution is the mass production and widespread use of digital logic, MOSFET or transistor, and integrated circuit or IC chips, and their derived technology including computer, microprocessor, digital cellular phones, and the internet. This technological innovation have transformed in traditional production and business technology. The origins of the digital revolution can be traced back to the mid-20th century, as you can see in the screen. Between 1937 and 1942, John Vincent Atanasoff and Clifford Berry developed the world's first electromechanical digital computer, and in 1947, William Shockley from Bell Labs invented a transistor, and in 1948, Claude Shannon wrote a technical report and proposed that all information media could be encoded in binary digits or bits. And in mid-1950, Sony licensed the transistor from Bell Labs. Sony made their engineers boost the yield of the transistor and created the market for transistor radio. And next, during the 1950s, Robert Noyce and Jack Kilby independently invented the silicon chip or integrated circuit or IC. And in 1973, Internet was born. And in 1979, spreadsheet program known as Physical was introduced. And next, in 1981, IBM or International Business Machine Corporation. IBM is an American multinational technology company headquartered in Armonk, New York, USA. They manufacture and sell computer hardware and software. So, Bill Gates declined and offered to create an operating system for IBM's new machine, but changed his mind and developed the Microsoft Disk Operating System or MS-DOS. And few years later, Microsoft replaced MS-DOS with Windows until now, yeah. And in 1982, Intel began marketing the 286 microprocessor, and in 1983, Intel unveiled the Pentium processor, and in 1984, Apple introduced the revolutionary Macintosh. And next, in 1990, software consultant named Tim Berners-Lee invented the URL, HTML, and HTTP. And in the middle of 1990s, Mark Andreessen developed a web browser called Mosaic. Within 5 years, the web debut, Yahoo and Google emerged. The encryption security features were built into the web. And next is convergence. Convergence is a term that refers to the coming together of previously separate industry and product category. New technology affect the business sector which a company competes. For example, in 1990, telephone, consumer electronic, computer, and photography, they are in separate industry. But in 2010, telephone, photography, computer, consumer electronic are in the same industry. And next is value network and disruptive technology. In every industry are embedded in a value network. Value network is a set of connection between organization and or individual interacting with each other to benefit the entire group. A value network allows members to buy and sell products as well as share information. This network can be visualized with a simple mapping tool showing the members and their relationship. Each value network has a cost structure associated with it, and that dictates the margin needed to achieve profitability. The boundary of the network are defined in part by the unique rank ordering of the importance of various product performance attributes. In business and commerce, value network are an example of economic ecosystem. Why? Because each member relies on one in another to foster growth and increase value. Value network members can consist of external member, for example, customer, or internal members such as researcher and development teams. Value network enhance innovation, social welfare, the environment, as well as many other areas. Weakness in one node can affect the entire network. For example, if a development team is weak, the production team has a harder time to creating new product, which can leave the buyer waiting for their shipment. Next, disruptive technology. Disruptive technology is an innovation that significantly alters the way that consumer, industry, or business operate. A disruptive technology sweeps away the system or habits it replaces because it has attributes that recognizably superior. New entrants to an industry lead in developing disruptive technology that redefine performance. The benefits associated with disruptive technologies go beyond enhancing product performance. Disruptive technology enables something to be done that was previously deemed impossible. Disruptive technology typically enable new markets to emerge. Recent disruptive technology examples include e-commerce, for example, online news site, ride-sharing apps, for example, Gojek, and GPS system. We move to help managers recognize the innovator's dilemma and develop appropriate response to environmental change. Christensen has developed 5 principles of disruptive innovation. First, companies depend on customer and investor for resources. And second, small market don't solve the growth needs of large companies. Third, market that don't exist cannot be analyzed. And fourth, an organization's capabilities define its disabilities. And 5, technology supply many not equal market demand. And we move to global e-commerce. The term e-commerce refers to the general exchange of goods and service using the internet or similar online network as a marketing channel. E-commerce activities can be divided into 3 broad categories. First is business to consumer or B2C. B2C refers to the process of selling product and service directly between a business to the consumer. And second is business to business or B2B. B2B refers to commerce between 2 or more business. And third is consumer to consumer or peer-to-peer, or we can call it P2P. Business, this refers to business model whereby consumer can trade with each other. Many people associate e-commerce with well-known consumer-oriented sites such as Amazon.com, Apple's iTunes Store, and eBay. And next, website can be classified by purpose. First, promotion sites. The promotion site provide marketing communication about the company's good and service. And the second is content site. They are provide news and entertainment and support companies' PR effort. And third is transaction sites, yaitu online retail operation that allow consumer to purchase goods and service. In many instances, a website combine the three functions. Website can also be categorized in terms of content and audience focus. Next to website design and implementation. To fully exploit the internet potential, company executives must be willing to integrate interactive media into their marketing mix. Websites can be developed in-house, or an outside firm can be contracted to the job. The goal of website design is for content to render differently depending on the device or screen size, so that visitors have an optimal experience no matter how they access website. The primary benefit of responsive web design is that site load quickly without any distortion, so users just enjoy to view the content. And next is new products and service. The digital revolution has spurred innovation in many different industries. Companies in all parts of the world are developing a new generation of product, service, and technologies. There are include broadband network, mobile commerce, wireless connectivity, and smartphones. First is broadhand. A broadhand communication system is one that has sufficient capacity to carry multiple voice, data, or video channels simultaneously. Broadhand offers multiple marketing opportunities to companies in a variety of industry. Broadhand also allows internet users to access streaming media such as streaming audio and streaming video. For example, Spotify for streaming audio and Netflix streaming video. And next is cloud computing. Cloud computing refers as one driver of higher broadband speed. The term refers to next generation computing that is performed in the cloud. Cloud computing means that archives including music, movie files, photo, and documents are stored on a massive remote servers and data centers rather than on individual users. Computer files can be accessed remotely via the internet from any location and from any computer. And next, there are smartphones. Cell phones have been one of the biggest new product success stories of digital revolution. Conventional cell phones allow text messaging via short message service or SMS, and smartphones have much greater functionality than feature phones, incorporating some of the capabilities of computer. The popularity of smartphone is due in part to the availability of application or apps. And next is mobile advertising and mobile commerce. Terms that describe the use of cell phones as channel for delivering advertising message and conducting product and service transaction. Most smartphone users can access the internet via Wi-Fi. In addition, cell phone service providers typically offer data plans that allow internet connection via 3G or 4G network. And next is mobile music. Mobile music is the music that is purchased and played on cell phones or other mobile device. And next, mobile gaming. Mobile gaming is a game that play in the mobile phone. Mobile gaming is gaining in popularity. According to the industry estimates, revenue will reach about $15.6 billion in 2015. And next is internet phone service. For the telecommunication industry, internet telephone service is the next big thing. because voice over internet protocol or VoIP technology allow the human voice to be digitized and broken into data packet that can be transmitted over the internet and converted back into normal speech. And the last one is digital book and electronic reading device. The digital revolution has had a dramatic impact on the traditional print media such as newspaper and magazine. As is the case with the music and movie, digital piracy is a growing problem with the ebook. Why? Because some view digital piracy as a way to gain new readers, but the others say that they simply want fair compensation for their works. Okay, maybe just that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.